It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show.
Daddy's back.
Good to have you back in the saddle there, King.
Go me a son.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I feel like at the very least I'm the mum of the show.
Yeah, true.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know.
What am I?
Like
Sister.
an adopted...
Neighbour?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
These are all options.
No, I think you're the daughter of the show.
I'm your child?
It feels like that, yeah.
Hey, I
yeah,
happily said
yeah.
I'm the mum of the show. I'd rather be the daddy, you know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
you know,
okay.
like, I think we all learned.
Am I,
we all learned with, you
am
know.
I stepdaughter?
No.
Stepbrother.
You know, I'm adopted child.
No,
It
I
is-
know. No, you're blood. You're blood.
You gave birth to me. Thank you.
Yeah. In many ways I did,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I should have given you a present on Mother's Day.
Liam gave birth to you when we were in that meeting choosing producers. That was the moment he gave birth. He said, what about
He
that
went,
other girl?
Here's a job application.
Squeezing
And
Ben's
I
hands. He was like, would you like me to get him?
And then Ben came in shirtless and said, "Oh,
Yeah,
body to body
yeah,
contact."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's
I
actually
was
brought back a
born-
memory. Do you remember when we thought we were being really slick when we announced that Belle was going to be on the show? And it was like the
Oh,
family's growing,
God.
and the meme was, it was like Ben and I were basically, we were the mum and dad of the show.
Yes.
And Belle was like our little baby, and you swiped across, and the baby reveal was Belle.
Yeah.
But it went. I remember thinking, wow, that tracked awfully, because I think people were like, what's happening? And also confused. Like, I don't think people. It served no purpose. It wasn't that funny, and it also didn't really tell people that Belle's now on
No,
the
I
show.
think the thought was like, "Wow,
I
this is gonna absolutely
I thought,
slay." This
I
is
thought
gonna
it was
be
just
so
a funny
good.
way of,
Mm.
you know, it would have been better if we just had a photo together. Like, Belle's on the show now, guys.
Mm.
Change
I think the
name
way
of it.
I announced it on my Insta was I did the photo of us, and then the next slide was from The Office, where it's like, "It's happening! Ah, everyone
Yeah.
remain calm."
Even that would have been
and
better.
I think that was but then we tried to be too smart and did like the baby.
We tried to be too smart. Well, Ben, I don't know what you've heard. Obviously, been away. But just to get you up to speed, we have a new show picture now. That they, you know, obviously 100 people, definitely
Love it.
100.
Yep.
So it looks great.
I saw it for the first time, just like going on my socials.
Yeah.
I didn't count it, obviously. Why would you count it?
Yeah, it's about 100.
That's dumb.
Well, it's
dumb
I would
thing
say
to do.
more than 100, probably around 200. I don't know.
I reckon, just from looking at it.
Yeah.
If you look at the pod squad, there's been a little bit of drama.
What do you mean?
Have you seen that, Ben?
I wanted to acknowledge the drama. If we're going to do a pod squad troll, what was it?
Pod squad
Pod
pod.
squad.
Pod squad plod. I saw the drama and I appreciated it, and I appreciated Ben fixing it.
Yeah.
So what
yeah.
happened?
There was some doubles.
There were doubles and people.
Oh,
were,
well,
people...
when we had hundreds and hundreds to choose from, so why would you put
no,
doubles in
people
there?
also were commenting saying theirs was left out. So there was
But
there
they
was doubles and there was also
Interesting.
people saying mine's not there. And
So
then,
there was doubles
and then,
in there?
And then
There's
there's Liam who
That's hilarious.
came up with Pod Squad, who we were going to have on the show, and then he was like, "What the hell? I'm not even in this."
But there was also talk around like maybe they were behind the text so you couldn't see them. But there was
Yeah.
some clear doubles, and there were some people saying they couldn't see themselves. But it
Right.
has been amended. Ben has now come in. I'm hoping just to clarify the situation.
Yeah, so I got the notification last night at 11:30.
Yep.
Shocking.
You were onto it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I got on the call with our graphic team
Yep.
this morning at 7.
Wonderful.
I was hoping
Yeah.
you said midnight last night.
No, I flicked to my teams and I said, not urgent, but I'll see you at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amended it immediately.
Love that.
Amazing.
Well,
The issue-
Dave was also in
And so
the
it's
thread.
it's
who
amended.
designed it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
in the
like,
thread?
"Sorry," he said, "Sorry, it's my first day on the
Oh,
job."
Dave's in there.
Dave's
in
in
the
there.
pod squad. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what a guy.
The issue was, it's not a big issue, but I forgot to post it on behalf of Ben Lima Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Now my full name's out there.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
But
It'll
it's
be at your
amended and it was
house.
fixed pretty quick.
What's your middle name?
Liam.
Simon, I reckon.
It's not. I was going to lie with Simon, then I couldn't be bothered.
But no, I love. Thank you for the update, Ben. Appreciate that. I love the cover photo. Love the display pic. I think it all looks great.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to listen to the show pods or both off-air pods. I listened to
Yep.
Monday's off-air pod.
Yeah.
As someone who isn't in it and I'm just listening to it, I must admit it's an enjoyable listen.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
enjoy it.
Yeah. The only other thing is, Belle let the cat out of the bag that we're moving back to Adelaide. So,
I saw that. I didn't see that in.
Belle, you were the one who. Yeah, I mean, so you've got some apologising to do.
I think
Belle-
so because I didn't listen to the Tuesday off-air pod, but in Monday's, first I was hearing about it. You're moving apartments, and I was like, "What?"
What the hell, Belle?
What the heck? And then you said, Liam, I'll do some investigating. So I felt
Yes.
confident that you were going to get to the bottom of
And
it.
so I at the time didn't know what was happening. But now I do know that Belle, has revealed the massive secret that we're moving back to Adelaide to do the same show, and everything will be the same if you're listening to.
And obviously we'll follow her.
Yeah, obviously we'll follow Belle's decision.
Yes.
But obviously,
I'm just going to enjoy this moment of it sounding like you guys follow me, and this is beautiful. Thank you.
but
When in
yeah,
reality,
it's look,
We will
if,
follow you, Belle, to the end of the earth.
can we have that, please, printed and framed?
for sure, Belle, we'll follow you as long as it's to Adelaide.
Anywhere else, then we won't go.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's funny though, because Ben, if you listen to yesterday's off-air pod, yeah, you'll hear Liam and I can't remember what we said yesterday.
Well, I have staunchly been guarding all of this, and I know Belle has sort of been leaking stuff to Triple M Adelaide and that sort of thing, and
Yep.
it ended up in the room mill there. We didn't
Yep.
discuss it at the time.
The voice modifier.
Yep, she was probably the inside trader or
Probably.
whatever. Yeah, the media insider.
Yeah.
Get a bit of cash on the side.
Yeah,
as long as they disguise
bits
my
for her own
voice.
bits. No, but yeah, that is the thing. But it's we don't actually know specifically when, and also nothing will change as far as like the podcast and the show and everything will just
Everything will be the same.
It's purely we live in a different spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's more of a like selfish Belle decision that she wanted to move to Adelaide.
Yep.
So,
And again, Liam and I, as loyal teammates.
loyal teammates, we've done that.
Done our
Obviously,
thing.
it's affected a lot of other people,
Oh,
but
Yeah, if your little
purely a
sister,
Belle thing.
if your little
Yeah.
sister or daughter, whatever Belle was,
Yeah,
if your daughter moves into state, of course you follow her.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The daughter
I don't want you to
definitely.
move out. You know,
Oh, look after
I'm a
you.
bit of a
Nah.
protective mum of the show.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
It definitely wouldn't be that the parents have sat the daughter down and said, "Actually, honey, we're going to move." And I said,
No.
"Well,
Yeah,
as,
but I
as
like
your
my
child,
I like
don't
my
have a
school
choice
here."
in this, and I will be moving with you as your child."
Well,
oh no,
there's so many
no,
different
definitely
dynamics
not.
at play, and we'll never really know the true one.
But also,
I suppose.
you know, as the daughter, we said you can keep the house, and mum and dad will go travel.
daughter
and you
said-
said, I want to come.
No, the daughter said, "Why would I want to live in this house by myself?"
Yep.
And have to pay for everything myself and run the house
Exactly.
alone
But
when I could just come and live under your roof.
You just made it sound like we locked the door and we said what we said, but no, you didn't have to,
yeah,
but you would like to.
But the daughter also loves her parents and
Mhm.
is very grateful that they
Yes.
gave her life, and she will.
well, she loves her
live under
radio
it.
parents so much that she's moving away from her real parents, who are in
Yes.
Melbourne, the hometown of Belle, which is why it was such an interesting thing that she was so, so keen to move to Adelaide. But and we're like, hell, we love Adelaide too, so that works for us. you know.
I must admit, I do love that the pod squad is so onto it. Like the small, I mean, obviously the Triple M rumour mill was the thing that really got people's attention, but I do love that they were starting to put two and two together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun though, being like, Liam's doing the Great Ocean Road. Hmm?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Ah,
Well, when you were talking about moving and I asked you why you moved, and you were like, oh.
I'm not good." You know this though. If you ask me a question, I can't think on my feet to cover up
Yeah.
or lie very well. I just freeze.
Yeah.
Fight, flight, or
Freeze.
freeze. I'm freeze. Yeah.
I also loved you and the truck. Sounded good.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Thank you. You'd be so proud of me.
Mm.
I backed that truck
Mum
up so
wouldn't
well.
go near that truck. Mm-mm. No.
You know what? It had a reverse camera.
Yep.
Didn't use it. Just beep beep.
Nice.
Just out the mirrors.
They
Hell
have actually
yeah.
been looking for a hit and run. Richmond.
Which you've just admitted to.
Yeah. Didn't even check the camera.
It was bumpy, but it's great suspension.
Yeah, woo. Taking this
Didn't
bitch
feel
off
a
road.
thing.
Yeah, just knocked out a brick
But no,
wall.
proud of you for getting the truck and doing it.
Thanks, Ben.
It's not a hard thing to do. A lot of people don't do it, but it's rewarding when you move yourself.
Oh, so good and so cheap.
Are you doing that?
This time round,
Yes.
it's
It's like you forgot again that we just said that we're moving. You're like, what do you mean?
half and half. Got a guy on Air Tasker with 2 trucks.
Yep.
So I'll load him up.
Yep.
And then I'll load the car up as well with the trailer, drive over, and then
Nice.
I'll unload him on the other side.
Yeah, I haven't really got that far ahead. I'm just going to go with the flow this time, work it out closer to the day.
That's stressful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of lame though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
well, I
it,
just
it
like-
does just work out, doesn't it? Usually, you just
It does normally.
Yeah.
It normally works out. But
Biggest problem
yeah.
I've got is our fridge. You've got a double door fridge. I don't think it's going to fit.
That's a big boy.
I know.
Yeah. I think you need to sell and start again.
And Sam wants a Smeg one, and I'm like, I don't want to get a Smeg. It's too
Does
expensive.
Smeg do double door?
I don't know, but I can't
They
fit it in
do.
anyway. I have to get a single door. I don't want a Smeg fridge.
Get a Smeg.
I don't want a Smeg. It's too expensive.
Get it off Marketplace.
We're leaving the fridge. That's one thing I've decided.
Can I have it?
Nah, it's plumbed in. Too hard to. Yeah.
Turn the tap off.
Yeah. Stays.
Pull the power
It
cord
stays.
out.
So you're gonna.
Oh
like,
wait, it's Yeah, it's a water one, isn't it? You got the little ice
You
dispenser.
got an
yeah,
ice
yeah,
dispenser.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get it now. Sorry.
Watch the footy on it. Gives you a massage. No, it's just
Yeah.
fridge stays.
Okay.
Um,
Did I tell you about what happened to my fridge?
What happened to your fridge?
Oh my god, I don't think I've actually done. Oh, maybe I did. I had a lovely fridge from Adelaide last time that I trucked over to Melbourne, and I was keeping it at my mum's house, and it was really nice LG fridge. It had like that brushed steel look, and it was beautiful. It just everything worked perfectly. And mum said, yeah, I'll house it in the garage, and I thought that meant it was just going to sit and just not be touched for a few years. She sneakily was using it behind my back to store
meat.
heaps of meat in my fridge. And what happened
Like a
is
deep freeze.
I thought your mum was vegetarian.
no,
Oh,
no. She's now that I'm living with her, she's adamant on trying to get me to eat meat and dairy, and it's
Jackie
really
Jackson.
annoying.
fighting the good fight.
She's
Agent Jackson.
She made a giant tub of bolognese last night and put it in front of me and said, do you want some? And I said, no, you still don't get it. Anyway, she was using it to store heaps of meat. And then something happened. Someone hit the power cord or something in the garage, and it cut the power in the fridge. And all the meat juice and shit started getting rotten in my fridge to the point where it started soaking into all the vents. And then she could smell this smell for days in the property. Didn't know where it was coming from.
Yep.
Turns out it was all this flesh in the fridge.
Are you?
And
Is
then
she getting
she
a new one?
No, she put it out on Indestructible Rubbish Collection, and no, that's it.
Hang on, is Indestructible Rubbish Collection hard rubbish?
Hard rubbish. Sorry.
Why would
We
you call it that?
Indestructible? I don't know. I don't know.
I've never heard it called. I've never heard
It
it
makes
called
me want to go to your
Indestructible.
house and try and destroy it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, let's see who's so indestructible now.
It's called Indestructible Rubbish.
Yeah, never heard
Yeah.
If something's indestructible, I don't know.
Hard
It was
refuse, yeah.
Indestructible Rubbish Collection. I don't know. But yeah, so she put it out, and yeah, I'm one fridge down now because of a hell
I
of a lot
suppose
of meat.
she's being a ledge and letting you stay. I'm hoping board free, rent free.
Yeah.
So, but I still feel like she owes you a fridge.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
we
I
don't
wanna-
really
I don't wanna
talk
meddle.
about it a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
because she does feel bad. But I'm also like,
Do you know what my dream is? To be a 2 fridge household. I feel like when you are like in your 60s, you have like 2 fridges.
she's got
Like my
3
parents
at the moment.
That's awesome.
And a
My
freezer.
parents have like their main fridge inside, and then they have like their drinks fridge, which is like a full
Yeah.
fridge out the back, and it's like
I think
always
that's the-
stacked with beers. And
That's
always...
the difference, though. It's got to be a drinks fridge. I
Yeah.
got 2 fridges.
Yeah, yeah.
But one's the inside fridge and one's the pet fridge. So in the
Ah.
garage, there's another
Oh,
fridge
pet food.
and I've
Yeah,
got
right.
pet food.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it's like a fully stocked, and it's just
But it's got soft
it's
drink as
welcome.
well.
It's-
Like it's got to have like soft drink and beers. Okay,
yeah, this
no.
one's just pure alcoholic
Okay,
stuff,
right.
but it's always stacked. So when you
Yeah,
go there,
right.
oh, you want a drink? Oh no, they've got like it's like Asahi, Peroni. What do you want?
Wow.
Coopers, West End. I've
Um,
got it all.
Fun fridge fact, especially with all the moving talk. If you're moving with a fridge, don't plug it in straight away. Did you know that?
Because it like it shakes around and
You
stuff.
got to let the gas settle.
All right.
So don't lay it down. If you lay it
It's
down,
like when you move Liam.
yeah. If you lay it down, the gas could leak out,
yeah, right.
like Liam. But if you ideally don't lay it down, and you still should let it settle before you plug it in.
Just talking about Liam's guts for a sec.
Yeah, no, and improvements have been on my flagell.
with the antibiotics.
The
Yeah.
worm, yeah,
what
whatever
happened there?
I don't know. It seems to be sort of. I've done one round of the antibiotics, and I'm taking like a bit of a probiotic at the moment, and then
Yep.
I'll probably do another round. But it's sort of, yeah, I don't know. It seems okay at the moment.
Do you
so.
just like one day
I
you
imagine-
just shit it out and a big worm just like comes like
no,
slowly
not
out
like
of
that.
your
I don't know.
arse,
I'm
or-
assuming it's some microscopic.
Feels to
thing.
me like you've got the worm on the ropes with the first round.
Yep.
Now you're having some probiotics just to refuel, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's on the ropes, it's tired, and the
Yeah.
second round's going to knock it
Have
out.
you seen the there's a meme. It's big in the football community. I don't know if it's like it's like gang give. It's like this African gang, and they're like letting this guy have a drink in between beating him up. It's pretty horrible. But it's like whenever a team like they're up like 3-0 and it's like 3-1 and
Yeah.
they batter him like 7-1.
Yeah.
It's like people will post that meme. Like it's sort of like it's like so he was like a criminal.
Yeah.
And then they're like beating him up, and
Yeah.
they gave him some like Powerade or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like so he could just
That's you with
so
the
he
worm.
could take a bit more. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the worm. I'm
Yeah.
giving the worm a bit of probiotic. At the
Yeah.
moment, it's thinking it's all over, but boom.
wow.
I had a nightmare. So coming back from Adelaide, the last 2 days off, we had an Airbnb, and we did the classic thing where once the door's shut, you leave the keys inside, right? And Sam was like,
Yeah.
got everything? I was like, yep. You double checked? Yep. Walked around the house? Yep. Pulled the door shut. And Sam was like, did you get the lunchbox out of the fridge? And I was like, nah.
Shit.
So like, because Freddie's got like this little monkey lunchbox.
Yeah.
Left that in the fridge. Little like metal drink bottle. Left that in the fridge. And then we got home and Sam was like, did you get the boombi or whatever? I don't know. It's some kids. I was like, did she get the boombi? And I was like, what's that? And she's like, it's like a light. It's like a red light machine, and it's got like sounds come out of it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like a sleeping
boombi.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's got like red light or bird noises or white noise, whatever you want to do, it does. And I left that there as well. So I left
And-
all that
You're
there.
a boombi and a drink
you
bottle on a
can't- yeah,
lunchbox now.
Have you
I felt like
contacted them?
I felt I was responsible for that.
Have you contacted
They would get. I reckon.
We
they'd get
Sam messaged them and said, sorry, we left some stuff there. Can we
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah.
Next time we're in town.
Okay. Oh, cool. I
Yeah.
did that once, but with a very expensive bottle of port,
Mm.
and locked the door and went.
But did you get it back?
Yes.
Did they send it?
Yeah, I think they did in the end, and we just paid for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like full on. Like, I was like messaging, being like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Yeah, no. The worst.
That was the least of our worries though. This wasn't too dramatic, but we got home from Adelaide, like as in got to Melbourne, got to the car because we did long-term parking, started it up, and the battery was flat.
Is this your
new car.
Yep.
Shit.
What?
And I don't know why, and because I've had flat batteries before, but normally
sucks.
with a flat battery it just won't start. This started, I reversed out,
And
so
then
I was like
it
blocking,
cut out.
I was blocking traffic, and then it cut out on me,
Dude.
and it just locked up.
RACV come around and sort that out.
Well, I was stressed because I don't have RACV, but because the car is up to date with its servicing, you get free roadside assistance.
Ah,
Nice.
Because normally I call Dad, but
Yeah.
in Melbourne I can't do that. So I
He
called,
probably would have driven. He just would have been waiting for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, I'll be there, mate.
I'll be there in 9 hours, mate.
But it was I commend Melbourne Airport parking because so Sam called the RACV people, and then I called Melbourne Airport. So a guy walked past and he said, "Call the airport because they'll have someone to fix it." I didn't think of that,
oh.
and so I went into where the elevators was, and there's a little help button. I
Yeah.
pressed that, and then they said, "Well, no worries. Where are you?" I said, T3 or whatever. I'll send someone out ASAP. Within 2 minutes, there was a guy there. He had like a little portable charger.
No way.
Banged it on, started up,
That's
off we
sick.
went. It was
must
really
happen
good.
all the time. I
It must
suppose.
happen all the
I
time.
suppose
Of
if
course,
they've been there for like
long
long,
term, of
Yeah.
course.
if it's just been sitting there for like maybe 2 months or something,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, wow.
So I never thought to contact them, but if you're ever in that situation, because I was stressed, because I was like, how are they going to get into the airport? 'Cause they have to pay for the
Yeah.
toll, the boom gate
Whole
thing.
thing.
How does that work?
What is it? I wonder what his job is like around that. Like, is he just waiting?
Well,
just-
he had a shirt on that said security.
Oh, okay. So
I think he was
security. It's
security.
like I think we may have talked about this before. But those the freeway incident response people.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
Mm.
And they have those little turn off point. They sit there in the utes and they're just waiting for an incident.
That
And
feels
then
like it
as
could
soon as
be-
it happens,
That could be season 2 of like Fishery
Yeah.
Cops.
Yeah.
Like people who
the
have
freeway
authority but not
incident
very
response.
much.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they come at that, and as soon as the incident happens, they got all the cameras on the freeway. As soon as
Yeah.
it happens, they're like, go, go, go. And you see them come out on the slip road, and then they come in, and they're like, all right, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, amazing. I
I
love
was speaking to
watching
one of the security guards here the other day, like at work, and he also moonlights at a nightclub. And I was like, well, there's some characters around here. Like,
Kerry?
It was Kerry.
them. Which nightclub?
Oh, I don't know if I should get into the.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say, if you can get us free entry.
I don't think it's the kind of joint we'd want to go to.
You want to pay $12 to get into a club?
It's not 12 anymore, mate. It's 25 usually. Yeah.
One hope
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty good. But yeah, I was like, what gets more hairy? Like around here, around the Coles,
Yeah.
Clarendon Street, or
Hang on, what
nightclub?
vibe nightclub are you talking about?
Big one, small one?
Adult one? Bikey one?
No. I don't know. It was like a
Is this your mate from the Rippers?
Who are you talking
no,
about?
no. Getting too many questions. You know how like I just looked up into the bright lights of the studio.
Did
I was
he
like, this
see
is
you-
how people get interrogated. And they're like, I did kill them. And they had nothing to do with it.
Did he actually see you and go, Liam, I saw you inside?
No, it wasn't a strip club. It was like a what did he say? It was like an Ecuadorian dance club. thing.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like,
Why wouldn't I want to go there?
would you? We can hit him up before we can do like a show breakup there or something. Like,
Yeah, anyway, so what was his answer?
he said you'd be surprised to get a lot of the same characters that he sees at Coles will come to the club, and he has
really?
issues. Yeah, just
So it's nearby.
return. It must be.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
for sure.
Yeah, there is some wild stuff going on here.
Yeah, I feel like I almost got rolled today, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the phone.
What happened?
I don't know. These guys were just like trying to stop me walking, and then I was kind of like,
More than one.
3, yeah.
Cool.
And they were like, yeah, they looked hectic.
Maybe this wanted a Borat impression.
Maybe. Well, that's initially I thought they were like saying g'day, and then I was like,
Oh my god,
oh,
bless!
I'm just gonna keep walking because I was just like, and I was actually on the phone to you. I was talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm just like gonna keep walking. I was like,
I didn't notice.
yeah, because I played it super cool.
Help
I don't know what they want. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. You
It's
know, you're
cute
just
though
like,
that
I'm not
you
gonna
said-
stick around to find out.
Yeah, no,
Put it
no,
that
no.
way.
It's
Yeah.
cute that you said you thought they were going to say hi.
She's like pointing at me, and I was like,
Oh.
yeah, and then I was like,
Wait, they pointed at you.
yeah, but they look like that. Like one was pushing a trolley with nothing in it, for example. Yeah, the other guy had like trackies on, but like one side was pulled up for some reason. Some people
Yeah.
have like a
Yeah,
bike
yeah.
and yeah,
Wow.
some interesting tattoos on the face
Well-
and that sort of thing.
You won't have that in a few months' time.
In Adelaide, yeah. Well, thanks
And
to you, Bill.
we are thankful
Yeah.
every day for you, Bill.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I know it's a gag, but like this is really nice. This is a real change of attitude, and I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
See ya.
Right.
Only when I say we can finish do we finish.
No, we're finished.
Okay, that's right.